you are just goals for so many young black women who just look
for
up to
so many
you.
women.
So many women. Yeah, for women too, but for black women, we need people on a whole nother level. How does that feel for you to be so young and just be like a role model for so many people?
I mean, it overarchingly just kind of surreal, but I have to appreciate the fact that the support comes from me just being me, and so luckily I don't have to like promote some sort of facade to gain that support. But also I feel like it's been amazing because I get to be a part of such an incredible and thoughtful and brilliant community, and so it's very easy to just be constantly motivated and inspired because you look next to you in any which direction, and there are people that are like continuing the work in another industry, in another area of your life.
Yeah. I saw Bill Street in Toronto, and one of the sayings that James Baldwin wrote was, "Love brought us here." And you two are both so loved by everybody and are two of the most protected actresses. How does it feel to get that kind of protection, that kind of love from fans and people around you?
Surreal also, yeah. I mean, you definitely get into, I know for myself, I got into the arts so that I can hopefully create a path to have a reflection for our community, for Latinos, for our community, for Latinos,
For our community, for Latinos,
Wait a minute. So I was really perturbed when I saw actress Gina Rodriguez basically cut off the interviewer and tried to correct him and was like, women, as to say, not just black girls, but all girls are inspired by Yara, which is true, all girls. But this, once again, is the question at hand. Like, why can't people ever answer the question? For her to try to correct the interviewer and say all girls, but then turn around and talk about the issues in the Latino community, it's just like, what? She that really gave me Ariana Grande Victorious vibes. Let me show you.
True. One thing you don't know about Ariana Grande is that she literally sings everything. Like she's starting to forget how to talk in her own voice because she sings everything, and it's a good thing because she's a beautiful voice. But it's awesome. She sings absolutely everything. She never stops.
That's so true, Liz. You sing a lot too. Especially during rehearsals.
We all sing. True.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I sing the weird.
We all sing. True.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I sing the weird.
And when I saw that clip, it kind of gave me like that Ariana Victorious vibe, like that low-key jealous, low-key, like, no, we're all a part of this. But really, even within your own community, that there are some things that need to be worked on. So why is it that you can recognize the issues with the Latino community and representation, but you can't let her have her moment with the black community and our misrepresentation? Like, what was that about, Victorious? I think that was kind of insensitive of Gina to basically switch the question up. Like, Yara is 19 years old. Like, give her a chance to tell her story. Let her speak her truth. Like, how dare you cut her off from speaking her truth and resonating with black girls all over the world who do look up to her? How dare you switch that question around and then basically steal the question for yourself? It's like, damn. And can we just take a moment to acknowledge how freaking gorgeous Yara is? Like, it's ridiculous. And shout out to the interviewer. Like, he stepped up and stepped in and said, no, like, basically, like, yeah, all lives matter, but right now we're talking about black lives. Thanks. Wait your turn. Sit down and eat your food. Like, and especially as a Latina, like, she should know the struggles within the community. Like, it's really not that different. They experience colorism, we experience colorism. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so she should definitely be able to sit down, eat her food, and wait for Yara to finish. And then she can speak about the issues from a Latina's perspective. And I honestly do feel like her saying that kind of made Yara kind of adjust her answer, because if you notice, Yara didn't directly answer the question. She made the question, she answered the question in a general manner because old girl switched it up to a general question. Like, hella disrespectful.
As a young, proud Black Iranian woman, I never imagined a space where art and my dreams found one another, where Mercutio is Harold Perrineau and my queen mother is Angela Bassett. I'm Yara Shahidi, and I'm an actor.
A Black Irani woman When have you ever heard the narrative of a black Irani woman, 19 years old, kinky hair, slaying, killing, and you got the nerve to cut this girl question? Yo, I'm tight right now. And really interesting to hear what Yara would have said had Gina not interrupted her. I think it would have been real magical to hear what she would have had to say. She is a political activist. You guys should check out her page and some interviews that she's done on YouTube. But she is so eloquent. She's so articulate. She's so passionate. And I think in that moment, Gina had a victorious moment. Like, she really was like, well, all girls, what gives you the right? What gives you the right? And I get it, all women go through problems, but why can't we ever have a moment like Jeannie Mai did it, Gina did it? It's like, why can't we ever have a moment? And if you notice, when she started speaking about Latinos and, you know, their representation in their community, you did not hear Yara interrupt her. Yara agreed and nodded and sat by her and agreed and nodded. And that's what we do as black women. We agree. When it's your turn to lay your burdens down at the cross, we agree, we nod, we support, because we could understand. But when it's our turn, people clump us all together. They say, well, all women matter, all lives matter, we all can sing, we all can sing. But we all can't sing, though. Tell me what y'all think. Subscribe to my channel, y'all, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.